like to start the mastermind with is just general Q&A if you've got questions for Dave, and then we'll start doing more of the mastermind format. Does anybody have a question based on the talk today?
Dave, I've got two issues in terms of using humor. First of all, my topic isn't particularly funny either. I mean, when you talk about the criminal justice system and people going to jail and those kinds of abuses, it doesn't lend itself to a lot of humor. And secondly, I tend to dummy down my humor because I don't want to lose credibility. And I don't want to breach any lines, because I can be pretty outrageous. How do you strike a happy medium when your topic is not funny and you're concerned about losing credibility?
Okay, very, very good. Okay. What level of humor are you going to use? You're going to analyze your audience. You know, is the humor appropriate to the occasion and the audience? And I deliver technical presentations to engineers, you know, 1.5-day workshops. About every 5 to 10 minutes I am using humor. If you talk about a subject that is not prone to humor, I will tell you that I have won speech competitions where I have done a humorous speech on my dad dying. If you take tragedy, there is always going to be humor. Once time has given you time to reflect back on, you will find some funny stuff. You know, I've had a mother who had a stroke. It would be about 3 years ago. I put her in hospital for 3 months. There's funny stuff that came out of it. You know, things like she lost her balance, so they had to put a frame around her toilet. And this little old frail woman came out after looking, and she says, "Oh, you think the Special Olympics were living here?" You know, there's always, and you look at the legal system, there's always humor in there. I remember going back to something in a newspaper in Dublin, and there was a German tourist who was drunk and he was in court. They couldn't speak to him, and so the judge asked if there was one of the law students would translate, and an Irish law student put his hand up and says, "Yes, Judge." And the judge said, "Can you go and ask the German gentleman his name?" And basically this Irish law student just went up and said, "What is your name?" I look at everything as an Irishman. Life is stories, life is humor. Tragedy will find humor. It's there. It's there. You just have to look long enough.